Necromancy, derived from the Greek words nekros, dead, and manteia, divination, is the mystical or magical practice of communicating with the dead, primarily to gain knowledge of the future, acquire forbidden wisdom, or influence events in the material realm. While modern society often associates necromancy with gothic fantasy or horror, its historical roots stretch deeply across many ancient civilizations. From the tombs of Egypt to the oracles of Greece and Rome, practitioners sought the aid of spirits to uncover hidden truths. In these early traditions, the dead were not merely mourned or venerated, they were considered custodians of sacred knowledge, capable of revealing what the living could not perceive. The mechanics of necromancy vary by culture and belief system, but most forms involve highly ritualistic components. Rituals might be conducted in cemeteries or sacred burial sites, using tools like bones, skulls, candles, sigils, and blood offerings. The necromancer often enters an altered state of consciousness through chanting, fasting, or hallucinogens to bridge the veil between life and death. In some cases, necromancers attempt to raise or conjure the spirit of a specific deceased individual. In others, they seek responses from unnamed spirits of the underworld. These spirits are believed to provide guidance, issue warnings, or empower the practitioner with supernatural abilities. Despite its ancient origins, necromancy has long been a subject of fear and condemnation, particularly within Abrahamic religions. The Bible explicitly forbids it, labeling it as an abomination in texts like Deuteronomy 18:10-12. One of the most cited biblical incidents involves King Saul consulting the Witch of Endor to summon the prophet Samuel, an act that led to his downfall. In Christianity and Islam alike, necromancy is generally associated with rebellion against divine law, as it implies human manipulation of realms reserved for the Creator. However, it is important to distinguish necromancy from ancestor veneration, a common and respected practice in many African, indigenous, and Eastern traditions, where communication with the dead is approached with reverence and alignment rather than control. In modern esoteric and occult circles, necromancy still exists, though it is often veiled under euphemisms like spirit work or death magic. It is typically pursued by individuals seeking power, secret knowledge, or vengeance, often without full awareness of the risks involved. Contacting spirits without divine sanction or adequate protection can lead to spiritual attachments, energy drain, or even possession. Many spirits encountered in such practices are not benevolent ancestors but wandering, lower vibrational entities masquerading as the dead. The spiritual consequences of unauthorized necromancy are frequently underestimated and can result in long-term energetic disruption or karmic debt. Ultimately, necromancy presents a complex spiritual paradox. While the idea of communing with the dead can seem alluring, especially to those seeking closure, clarity, or control, it often bypasses natural cosmic law and invites spiritual interference. True divine guidance comes not through manipulating the dead, but through alignment with Source, reverence for life, and honoring divine timing. Those seeking higher truth would be wise to discern the difference between sacred ancestral connection and necromantic interference. One operates within the laws of divine order, the other risks summoning what was never meant to return. TNT Initiative, our race's universal hope.